Hi mathematicians, in this video we're going to continue to learn how to represent data in a clear way using spreadsheets. So here we have data from an Apple store in Mall of America. And the person who entered the data made a mistake and wrote MacBook as two separate words. We want to correct this mistake in anywhere that MacBook might be in the whole entire sheet. To do this, we're going to press Edit, Find, and Replace. So then we're going to type in the word MacBook as that person wrote it. We're going to replace it with MacBook with no space and a lowercase b. We're going to do that in all the sheets, and we're going to press Replace All. And you can see it replaced 3 instances of Mac space book with MacBook. And we will say done. So see how they're different now? This is useful because you don't have to go and search for every single time that mistake was made. You can change all of them at once. The short key to do it is pressing Ctrl F and typing the words. And then you press the 3 dots and it gives you the same thing. Next, we have all these numbers, and these numbers represent money. This is how much money they made to sell. So what we want to do is make them look like money. So we're going to highlight this entire column by clicking on the B, and then you can click on this Format as Currency button, and that will change it to look like money. See how it puts a $sign, point, and then 2 numbers after the decimal point? It also will put the comma so it's easier to read. You can also use formulas to help you calculate amounts. For example, to calculate the tax, we go into the cell, we press equals to say we're grading a formula. We want it to calculate something. We click on the cell that we want to use, and then we're going to multiply it. Let's say the tax is 7%. And we press enter. So this is the amount of money you would be spending on tax. Now you don't have to do that for every single cell. You can just click and drag until the last row, and it will automatically fill it in and change the cell that you're looking at. Now tax is also money, so let's highlight this column and change it to money. For the total will be the sum of the sale price and the tax. So to do that, we're going to put equals, click on the first cell, plus, click on the second cell. Press enter. So that gives you your new total. And I'm going to copy this time, Ctrl C, and highlight all the cells that I want to use, and press Ctrl V. Again, that puts the total price for each of the rows. It will automatically change which cells we're using based on the row. Again, this one's money, so let's change that to money. Now let's calculate the total for the week. So we want to add all of these sale prices together, but it would take a long time to click on each one plus. So there's a function called sum. So where you type equals sum, and you put parentheses. The capitalization doesn't matter for spreadsheets. You can have capital S, lowercase s, all of it capital, it doesn't matter. And then we put the first cell that we want to use, and we press shift and go down to the bottom cell, the last cell that we want to use. And we close it with parentheses and press enter. This is the sales for 1 week. So there are 7 days in a week, so we want to take the total number of sales divided by 7. So we press equals, and we take this one, we click on that cell, and divide 7. And that gives you the average daily sales. Now this cell kind of goes over into the next cell. So let's just use our trick to resize it to make everything fit by clicking twice between A and B. Now let's make these center aligned. To do that, click on the 3 dots, or this might be here already, and press center. Actually, let's keep that left aligned. So press Ctrl Z, or press the back arrow. Now let's bold all of our titles here. That's A10 through D10. So highlight them and press the B, or press Ctrl B. Now, our cells are mixed if they're right aligned or left aligned. So let's make these 3 columns be right aligned by changing our alignment like this. Now, sometimes you might want to see the formulas that you're using. So you can click View, Show Formula, and it shows all your formulas that you're using. To go back, you just go View and Show Formulas again. Now go back and check that your format and all your numbers are correct. And now we're going to print out our spreadsheet. By pressing Print, make sure it says Current Sheet. It will look nicer if we have it Portrait because it's longer than it is wide. So if we click on Portrait, this looks much nicer now. And you can get rid of the grid lines by pressing Formatting and unchecking Show Grid Lines. You see all those lines there disappeared? You didn't need them, so we can get rid of them. Then you can press Next, and I want you to save this as a PDF. So you'll press Save as PDF, press Save, and then make sure it has your name in it. Save, and you'll upload that file to the assignment as well. As always, reach out if you have any questions. Good luck!